my name is Zoe Hinton. I'm here with Lizzie.
Hi.
And
Lizzie's here.
It's been too long.
Yeah.
It's just like we're both busy, but not like, but when we're not busy, it's never like at the same time. It's not busy. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Plus time zones, so it's just like
That's also a problem.
it's difficult. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So we have lots to say.
We don't have much excuses.
Yeah. We were on a podcast last night, but I fell asleep. So that's all on me.
I was like, should I text her about it or what should I do? And then like in the morning you were like, I fell asleep. I'm like, oh okay.
Yeah, I fell asleep. So, yeah. What else? So the mic I'm using right now is actually, this is gonna be the last episode we do probably with this mic, because my dad borrowed it from his school, and he has to give it back now. We got a new one, so after this we're probably gonna hook it up, but I guess this is goodbye to this mic. It's the same kind of mic, so it won't be like different or anything.
Shh.
But okay.
Goodbye microphone.
Goodbye microphone. What else? Because obviously we have Resistance to talk about and Galaxy of Adventures, which I keep calling Galaxy of Heroes, but that's like that game, right?
I don't know.
I don't know. We have those. I think that's it, news-wise.
Yeah, in the times that we haven't been podcasting and putting it to the last minute, there's no news.
Yeah. I do have some news that's like, it is Star Wars, but it's not like big Star Wars, it's just me Star Wars. So Friday night, I believe? Yeah, Friday. I called into Steele Wars, and, he made fun of me. But I Jawa explained to him a little bit, which, okay, so, to be fair, they were basing their theory on where the Mandalorian is set based on the fact that they said Jawas have never been seen off of Tatooine. So I was helping them curate their theory by correcting them.
Your Mandalorian theory sucks.
Yeah. So, I just wanted to point out. So yeah, you can listen to that. I'm the last caller, I think. But yeah, it was a fun show, as always, with Steele. But yeah, if you want to hear my lovely voice, and then hear I get made fun of from Steele's lovely voice, listen to that. And also, other Star Wars news is, okay, this might take a while. Lizzie, do you mind?
I do not mind.
You do not mind. Okay. So, alright, this is a story. This is my tragic backstory. Not really. But basically when I was in 6th grade, I had to do a project where I had to survey people and like make graphs and stuff. And I did it by making a little survey online and interviewing people about like trooping and like what costumes they have and all that. And that was, so that was like 6 years ago, because I was in 6th grade. And so then this year I was like, you know what? I was thinking about that survey, and I was like, you know what? Let's do that again. So I set up another survey. And it's like pretty much the same questions. I made them a little better, because, I don't know, how old are 6th graders? I'm not like 11 anymore. Yeah. So they're better now. And so there's a link to the survey on like Twitter and Facebook, I think, if you troop and want to take the survey. We appreciate it. We have right now, as we're recording this, we have 721 responses.
Nice.
Which is crazy, because the original one got 49 responses, and I thought that was a lot. So, yeah. you know,
Nice.
I'm going to take that. It's really cool. I will say, I feel bad because the first question is what Star Wars costuming groups are you involved in? And so I put a couple of I put a couple of options, and then I put an other option people can type in if I forgot one. And so I was like, okay, which ones are there? 501st, Rebel Legion, Mando Mercs. And then I put the other. And then responses started coming in, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot Saber Guild. And I feel really bad. So I'm very sorry to all the Saber Guild people. And yeah. So I haven't really gone through all the data yet, because there's a lot. One thing I am noticing is that stormtroopers, I don't think they can spell very well, a lot of them. So stormtroopers, I love you.
They can't see through the helmet.
Yeah. They can't aim and hit the keys right.
Right.
But also one of the questions is, what was your first costume? And so I do love how some people are just like, oh, stormtrooper, or, you know, whatever, like Sabine or whatever, and then some people are like A New Hope stormtrooper, End of Force Awakens Rey. So it's just, you know, some people are specific, some people are not, which is cool. It's interesting. But yeah. So yeah, I'll formally go over the data eventually, but, you know, if you want to take it, it would be cool. So yeah, that's it.
Do it.
Do it, yeah. And again, I'm sorry I forgot Saber Guild.
So disappointed.
I'm very sorry. I guess just like, I don't know, in my brain I was like, oh, Saber Guild, they do like the lightsaber stuff, and then I don't know, I just forgot about the costumes. You guys do that too. I'm very sorry, Lizzie.
No, it's fine. On Friday there was a Christmas, you know, like holiday party for all groups, which is the first time we've done that. We usually have like, oh, Saber Guild holiday party, or like, you know, it's I don't know. I've only been to a Saber Guild one. But this time it was all groups, because we kind of want to, like, you know, get to know each other and like break down that tension between other groups. I don't know why there is, but like, we just sometimes groups don't want to be part of other groups or associate them. So I thought that was really cool. When I was there was a girl that came up to me and said that she listens to my podcast, and I feel really bad because I was like, oh, cool, you know, that's great, and like, I didn't have anything else to say. It's like, oh no, Lizzie, stop being awkward. So I'm sorry to her about that. I'm just awkward. I'm not mean, I'm just awkward. And it was nice. We had White Wampa that we played, and it's funny because no one wanted to go for my present. Like, my present was wrapped in a panda wrapping. And, well, I guess no one knows this, but there was 3 Funkos in there. There was a Bespin Guard, Lobot, and an Ugnaught. And no one would take it. No one wanted it. And then someone finally did, and then people were stealing it and stuff. And since I think my mom doesn't listen to the podcast, I snatched a Imperial hat that has like different colors and designs on it, and it looks really, really cool. So that's gonna be for my mom for her birthday. Or not birthday, Christmas. Birthday's in a long time. So that was nice. It's really, really hard to lie to my mom. Cause like, it's
because she's a lawyer.
So Which I find really funny because my friend, or like, her dad is a police officer, but she gets away with every single thing, and I can't get away with anything. So I just had to tell her, like, oh yeah, the present was $20 worth of cookies. We ate all of it. And I think my mom just went along with it.
That doesn't sound like a very believable lie. I'm sorry, Sissy.
No. I wasn't sure what to say. I wasn't sure how to lie. It's just hard. And yeah, it was fun. A lot of people. I was sad because, well, not sad. I was worried because there were a lot of people who knew me, but I didn't know them because, like, I know them, but like they're usually in a stormtrooper and they have a helmet on. So
yeah,
then
I do the same thing
like,
all the time. Like, if we ever go to like a post-troop dinner and like someone will start talking to me, and I'm like, I know I was just talking to you like 20 minutes ago when we were in armor, but now I have no idea who you are.
yeah, and then I was taking pictures with Dad because they had like a little photo booth, and someone came up to me. She was like, "Liz, hey!" I'm like, "I'm not Liz. I'm not Liz. Lizzie." And she was like, "Oh, okay, I'm this person, blah blah blah," and I was like, "Oh, okay." Huh?
What?
You did a glitch.
I did a glitch. I didn't say anything.
Oh.
I did a laugh.
Oh. Okay. So that was that was fun. Everyone thinks I'm my mom. And I had cupcakes. There was cupcakes. That's it, I think. Axel was lost.
Oh.
Oh, I lost them. Axel wasn't lost, but
So
he was just off playing.
You were lost.
He makes friends so easily. How?
Because
it.
You know how Ezra has like that connection with animals?
Yes.
Axel's just like that with everything.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm just weird. I'm getting weirder.
It's okay.
Okay. Yeah, that was the party. It was nice. It was cool to see everyone. And yeah. Hopefully I can hide that present for long enough.
So, I think, is that our only Star Wars things besides like the big stuff?
Oh, it's been raining lately, and my mom had this raincoat from her universe, and it has like the AT-ATs on it, but she gave it to me, and I think it was mostly because it hasn't been raining, so she just gave it to me. And so recently it rained, and I just wore that all of school, and it was nice. It was really cool, and it's cute, and I love it. That's it. That's all I got.
I mean, my aunt gave me some Star Wars cookie cutters.
Ooh.
And I have this one vegan cookie recipe I do, and I just changed it a little bit so it holds its shape more for the cookie cutters. And I made it once. And then now my mom and my sister keep asking me to make more cookies. And I made a second batch like the other day, and then they ate those, and now they're asking me to make cookies again.
They're just that good.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm so bad at making cookies. I don't know what it is. I always follow the recipes, and they end up trash. And I don't know what I do wrong. Because sometimes they're too liquidy, or they just become very, very flat pancake cookies. that are gross. Or they become too puffy and it's gross. So I've never, like, I found a recipe that wasn't from Tasty, and now I'm, like, starting to not trust Tasty. And these ones turned out really, really good. And my dad the other day was grabbing one, and then he was like, and then he went back in the kitchen and grabbed another, and then he came back and grabbed another. And I was like, what are you doing? It's like, they're good this time. Like, oh.
So you can make cookies, you just had bad recipes.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alright.
That's all the Star Wars me and you news, I guess.
That's all I can think of too. Yeah. So we talked about Resistance. It's been quite a few episodes, I think. What was the last one we talked about? Because do we talk about Sonara's score? You should write
which
this
one?
stuff down. Sonara's score, the one with the pirates.
I don't think we did.
Okay.
I think the last one we talked about was Sonara, like when we first meet her.
When we first meet her, but we didn't talk. Okay.
I think.
Awesome. Oh, which, by the way, anyone, I don't know why you'd be listening to us talk about Resistance if you haven't seen it. But if you haven't seen Resistance and you want to, but you don't have, like, the Disney Plus or whatever, or you're just, like, not sure about it, the first couple episodes are up on the Star Wars Kids YouTube channel, just a new thing. And they're free. So, if you want to check it out, go there. Also, should we talk about Galaxy of Adventures real quick before we do this?
Yeah. Also, it's on Amazon Prime. I think you have to pay for the first episode, like, and then you get them all, but I'm not sure. But they come out a day after, so they come out on Monday.
I think not with Amazon, but with iTunes. That's how we watch Rebels, I think. For like seasons 1 and 2. It was very frustrating. I almost got spoilered a lot.
Spoilered.
Yeah, it was bad. So
yeah.
So, yeah. Let's talk about Galaxy of Adventures, because that's short, and we can just, like, cover it.
Yeah.
So, Galaxy of Adventures was interesting, because they announced it and had a trailer for it on, like, Wednesday. And it came out on Friday. Which was, I mean, okay. So I'll explain what it is, I guess. There's, like, there was, like, 6 episodes, and they're all these short, about a minute each, little things. And they were just, like, pretty much retellings of scenes from, not even just the original trilogy, though, because there was that Vader one. Anyway, scenes, but in this, like, really cute little animation style. They have, like, these little narrations, and it was just pretty...
More anime than Resistance.
Yeah, very anime. It is, yeah, so, I don't know, I feel like there isn't that much explanation. I feel like explaining all of them would just take longer than just watching them, honestly.
Yeah.
I think total you'd probably spend like 6-7 minutes just to watch all of them. So, yeah, do that. Well, what were your thoughts, Lizzie?
I really like them. I mean, they were kind of just stuff we already knew, but like dramatized. I don't know.
Yeah.
I definitely like the animation style. It's really, really cute, and I love the one with Leia, and then the C-3PO and R2-D2, and then they see Darth Vader walking by, and then they just leave, like nothing happened.
Yeah, I think really I like that one a lot. I also like the Chewie and Han one when they're trying to fix the Falcon.
Yeah,
that one was really cute. There was also the Luke and Wampa one, which I feel like the Wampa was made a lot scarier.
Yeah, that's what I said. It
Uh,
looked scarier, looked bigger, and yeah.
Is it recording? Hi, Lizzie.
Hi. Did you watch the
Hi.
Galaxy of Adventures?
Parts of it.
Parts of
I
it's
was
like
too-
there's like 6 of them. They're like a minute long.
I was too busy listening to Steele.
Listening to Steele
Swear,
make fun of
swear
me.
at small children.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
That buzzing's not bad.
No, it's good.
You can always
Okay.
turn it this way.
Okay.
Hi and bye, Lizzie.
Hi, bye.
Okay. What we were saying? The Wampa was scarier.
Yeah, it was just scarier, and that poor Wampa arm.
Yeah. I have a little Wampa plush that has a detachable like Velcro arm.
Why?
So cute. And it's so my favorite thing actually is like holding him like by the arm and handing him to someone and they grab it and pull the arm off and they're like like for a second like they think like, oh my god, I broke her Wampa, but I'm like, no, it's supposed to do that. You're good.
You're evil.
It's so fun. Yeah. There's also there's the Vader one it was that scene from Rogue One at the very end. I don't think I have to say what scene it was. I was surprised they chose because it's on the Star Wars Kids channel, so I expected it to maybe for them to maybe like not go there like immediately.
They went there.
They didn't even show like the Rebel Trooper, which Steele said this in his show. They didn't even like show the Rebel Trooper at the end getting the thing through.
So it was just him killing them.
Yeah, he just slaughtered all of them, and then like, okay, that's it, no hope. like, I mean, I guess if a kid is watching the Star Wars stuff, they've probably seen Rogue One and been traumatized by the live-action version.
Yeah.
It was just a little...
No, we're gonna animate it too.
Yeah. It was just a little bit like... Because there are lots of Vader scenes that would, like, make him scary that don't involve that kind of slaughter for, like, a minute straight. I mean, it was a cool short. I liked it a lot. I don't want it to seem like I'm, like, bashing it. I was just surprised.
It was terrifying, and I don't want to say it was pointless, but, like, it just showed them killing.
Yeah, and it was... Like, I thought it was cool, but I was like, wow, okay, so... Alright, Star Wars kids.
Sorry, bud.
Yeah, that was... Because, I mean... They couldn't have picked maybe, like... Maybe they'll do a short on this later, but they couldn't have done, like, maybe, like, the... I'm your father scene, or like, I don't know, maybe, like the Obi-Wan fight, because like, yeah, Obi-Wan dies, but there's less carnage. It was interesting choice of scene, basically.
But it looked really, really cool.
It did look really cool. It was interesting because just from the trailer, I was like, oh, they're going to animate original trilogy and prequel trilogy stuff. But then they did, like, Rogue One, which is, like, more recent. So that makes me wonder, are they going to animate maybe, like, something from the sequel trilogy? Would Clone Wars and Rebels maybe even, like, get in on that Resistance?
Rebels would look really, really cute in that style.
Rebels would. I want to see Ezra. I feel like Ezra would just be adorable.
And the Lost Cats.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's interesting. One thing from the trailer that I noticed is that they have Count Dooku in it just for this, like, a split second. Is he fighting Yoda or someone? I don't know. He's fighting someone. I don't remember who. But Count Dooku, it's very much stylized like Clone Wars Count Dooku. Like his beard has like that kind of like point-ish thing to it, like the I don't know, yeah, you know what I mean. That like Christopher Lee, I almost said Christopher Robin. Christopher Lee did not have, because he has a normal human face, not an animated face. So I do wonder if we'll get some Clone Wars stuff there. Maybe we could see Rada. Oh,
Rada?
Rada the Hutt. Stinky.
Oh, yeah. I don't know him by his actual name.
I used to have the stuff of him, and then it went in the backpack thing, and I used to wear it all the time. And now I don't have it anymore, and I'm very sad.
He's on the couch, right here. I don't know where the backpack went.
So, yeah, I'm trying to think. The Luke one was cool, like, the first
The
one.
animation is just really good. Like,
Oh,
when
yeah,
he turns it on, and his hair and everything.
And his hair, his beautiful anime hair flowing all around.
Yeah. It's nice. It's very, very luscious.
Yes.
Like his grandkid. Or, no, nephew.
Like his,
sorry.
Or like Luke's grandkid.
Luke's
Or
grandkid.
like his father, even.
They all have really good hair.
They do.
We should have a test, a survey to see who likes, to figure out who has the best hair.
The
Kylo.
best hair?
Yeah. I guess we could throw in Leia. I was gonna do
Padme?
like Padme. I was gonna do the Skywalkers. I was thinking just
She's
Skywalkers.
a Skywalker.
Yeah, I guess. Yes, she is. So it would be her, Shmi.
Shmi has good hair. She's like a slave, but she still has like that fancy braid thing going on.
Very, very
You know?
good.
Respect.
Shmi,
Anakin.
Anakin, Padme. I'm writing this down.
You know what? I'll make a Google survey right now. I have it open here.
Yes, do it.
And yeah. So, lots of Google surveys. That's what my life is right now, I think. Because I'm also working on one for school. So,
Yeah.
be like that. Okay.
I only got Luke. Forgot Luke.
Luke. Leia. Is Han in this? I feel like Han wouldn't even win, though. His hair is just like it's not bad. It's just like there,
Yeah, it's meh. He's not a Skywalker either.
I mean, technically he married into it.
I mean, yeah, you could say that for Padme too.
Yeah.
Let's throw Han in there.
Let's throw Han in. I don't think he'll win, though. I feel like his hair isn't really that. It's just,
That, yeah. I don't know. If we're throwing Padme in, then we have to put Han.
That's true. I'll say, which Skywalker has the best hair? And then, I guess the question will be answer, please. Multiple choice. Option 1.
Shmi.
Yeah, we'll just go in order. So Shmi,
Anakin. Padme.
And then it goes Luke and Leia.
Mhm.
And then Han is in there.
Yeah.
It's Chewie and honorary Skywalker.
Yes, let's put in Chewie.
Chewie! I'll just write he's an honorary Skywalker. Just like no one's like confused. Honorary Skywalker. And then Kylo Ren. And then is that all? Is that all of them?
Let's put in Ray.
Ray?
No.
Is that Shmi, Anakin? Are we gonna start like? Are we gonna go really into it? Are we gonna include like the Lars family, and like Padme's distant relatives?
We don't know them though.
Yeah, there's the one. There's the dad whose name is like it starts with an O, I think. I gotta look it up now.
The dad?
Many of my notebooks that have Skywalker family trees in the back of them because that's what I do when I'm bored. Yeah, Padme's dad is named. Oh, it's not an O. It's an R. It's Rui Naberry. And then Padme's sister is Sola. And yeah, I think that's it. I don't think we know her mom's name.
Mm.
Yeah. I don't think we're including them. I don't think anyone cares. I think that's all the Skywalkers. Okay. So. Alright, we need a theme. What color should it be?
What's the color of the Skywalkers?
It should be sand colored.
Yes.
It's like a tan. Perfect. And then there's 4 fonts. There's basic, decorative, formal, and playful.
Playful.
Playful. Great. Okay. So, is that it?
I think so. We're just gonna do hair.
Yeah, it's just hair.
We could do another hair thing for Sal. I was gonna say Sal, my dad, and Sarah.
Sarah Young. Should we?
Yeah.
Should I put it on there?
Yes.
Alright, so let's say another hair question. Whose hair is better? Then, should we put your dad first or put Sarah first?
Sarah, because Sarah won last time.
Sarah Young and Sal Rallis. Okay. So, is that it? Alright, is that all the hair questions we have?
Yes.
Alright, I'll post it on Twitter right now. And people are probably gonna be like, what are you doing, Zoe? Why are you making so many, what's it called? Google surveys. Please stop.
You make more than anyone has ever done.
Share via Twitter. Alright, what should I say in the tweet? Lizzie, help me social media. Should be like
Hair survey. Take it. My dad's hair depends on it.
Alright, so I'll just be like, we're recording an episode right now. And want to know your thoughts.
Yes.
Your thoughts on hair.
Yes.
Should I say, Sal's hair depends on it. It's not letting me tag him. Okay, whatever. Alright, tweet. Okay, so I'll leave this open right next to me, and if we start getting responses, I'll read them.
Okay.
Okay. So, that was productive. So, how'd we get to... Oh, because we're talking about Luke's anime hair. I had to backtrack. Alright, so Galaxy of Adventures, not Galaxy of Heroes, which is what I think I called it on Steele's show.
Oh man, why?
He didn't correct me on it though, even though I corrected him, like, moments previous. So, you know.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine with it.
So yeah, Galaxy of Adventures, Galaxy of Heroes. I'm pretty sure Galaxy of Heroes is like that app where you like collect all the people, like their Pokemon.
And then no.
I gotta look it up now. Yeah, it's an app. Okay. But yeah, Galaxy of Adventures, it's cute. You should watch it. You know, just spare like 6 minutes, literally. It's fine. Just do it. Yeah. Any more thoughts?
Nope.
No? Alright, we should talk about Resistance then. So it looks like we have 3 episodes. Sonara's Score, the Platform Classic, and... Oh no, we just have 2, actually.
Yeah, I haven't seen the one today.
I have not either. So, good for us. Being slow. So, actually...
slow. I just didn't want to watch it on my dad's phone.
That's actually, maybe I'm weird, but, because it's on the app, like, immediately, all day. But I'm just like, no, they say it airs at 10 o'clock. I have to watch it at 10 o'clock. Even though I know I can watch it. But, like, it just feels good to watch it at 10 o'clock. I don't know why. I don't know. I did watch some other shows today. And I cried, because that's what I do. So, although Resistance has not made me cry yet. So.
Yeah, that's good.
I think, we're on episode...
Not even for the last episode?
No. It was crazy. Which, by episode 9, I think I'd already cried at Rebels. I think.
Yeah, probably.
But I haven't cried yet for this one, so. You know? I didn't cry at Clone Wars either, but I was also, like, 7 when season 1 was airing, so. Yeah. Alright, so, Sonara's Score. So, let's see, what happened? I actually had to watch this one twice because Sappy didn't watch it with me. And I had to watch it again with her before we could watch the Platform Classic. So, Sonara's Score, they're fixing the cannon's tracking systems, right? It's like the beginning. And Kaz breaks apart because what else is he gonna do? And, so, and Yeager yells at them, because, you know, he broke apart, and Tam is like, you know, this part's, like, super hard to find, super expensive, Kaz, you're stupid. Kaz is like, yeah. And...
I know.
And so, Yeager sends him to go get the part, and they go to Flix and Orca first, the little mechanic dudes, and they're like, hey, do you have one of these? And they're like, no, we don't have anything. We're broke, man. Go away. So, you know, they're sad, but then Kaz is like, oh, I just made this new friend, and she's like a scavenger person. So we'll go down to the place where all the scavengers hang out, I guess, and see if she has any. So they go down there, and it's like, I guess they like pull ships out of the water and stuff down there, and then like scavenge them for parts, right?
Yes.
So you go to Sonara, and Kaz is like, here, I got this. And so he tries to talk, but he's stupid, so he didn't know what he was talking about. And so Sonara is like just staring at him like, what? And then Tam is like, okay, go away. And so she tells Sonara what they need, and Sonara's like, okay, I'll find it for you. And so she does. And Tam and Kaz are like, oh, thanks for getting us the thing. You're cool. And they leave. And then as they're walking back, BB-8 is like, I don't trust her. And Kaz is like, well, I do. And that's pretty much it for that conversation. And then, Sonara calls like the pirate dude leader boss man. And she's like, hey, I think the cannons are down. So, you should like come for a pirate attack. And the pirate dude boss man is like, alright, get a confirmation on that, and then I'll send people in. She's like, alright, so she like goes like climbing on roofs and stuff to like spy. And Kaz and Tam and Niku, who Niku's not allowed to talk, by the way. Yeager told him to shut up, and he did. He took it to heart. Because Niku's a good boy. And, so, then what happened? Oh, so, they're trying to fix the thing, and, what's her name? Sonara. Sonara is like, looking at stuff, and then she's like, I'm gonna go make sure. So she goes, and she like goes and stops for a visit, and she's like, oh, here's some extra parts I thought you guys would need. It's for free, here you go. And Kaz is like, oh, no, and then she's like, oh, is that a cannon targeting computer? And Kaz is like, no, it's a food, did you say food processor?
Steamer.
A food steamer.
Steamer.
Right. And so, Sonara's like,
steams.
Yeah. And Sonara's like not buying it. And Tam's like, you know what, let's go to lunch to make up for you bringing us these parts, and Cass can work on the food steamer, wink wink. So she doesn't actually wink. And so they go, and they, they're fixing the thing, and Tam goes to lunch with Sonara, and she also like talks about her like backstory and stuff, because, exposition. And how, she wants to, like, be a racer and stuff. And Sonara's like, oh, yeah, I get you. And they, like, become buddies. And then the aces leave. And Tam's like, oh, crap, I gotta get to work on the food steamer. Wink, wink. So she... so she goes back to help, and Yeager yells at her. And he's like, come on, I expect Kaz to be, lazy, but not you. And she's like, sorry. And so they're working on the thing, and the pirates come. And okay, so Kaz is like, the pirates aren't going to attack, and then they do. So, pirates attack, and Yeager's like yelling, and like everyone's freaking out trying to get the thing fixed, and they fix it. And then they have to go and like install it, because, that's what you gotta do. It's useless to sit in there. So, Niku and Bucket stay in the hangar thing and hide, because they're smart. And Kaz and Yeager go to install the thingamajig, and Tam is like, hey, my new friend's in trouble. Come on, BB-8, we gotta go save her. So, they go. Niku and Bucket really aren't seen again for a while. And Nika's like still not
heroic hiding.
Yeah. And Nika's still not talking really. So like Kaz, and I can keep track of when it flips back and forth, so I'm just gonna talk about Kaz and Yeager first. So Kaz and Yeager get there, and they're like, alright, we're gonna put this thing in and like do the thingy, and then boom. We're good. But then this pirate dude attacks, and he's like a Trandoshan in like Stormtrooper.
And then the captain comes to attack too.
Yeah. So they all attack them, and Kaz and poor Yeager is just like trying to not die. And Kaz is just like flailing around, also trying to not die, but he's a lot less graceful about it than Yeager is.
Yeah.
So like they're like fighting the dudes, and eventually, I don't know how to describe the fight, but they fight, and then eventually Yeager like manages to push the thingy in, but it's like lopsided, and Kaz is like, oh no, but then they like fix it again by like crashing into it, and then they do the thing, and the cannons like, come alive, and it's like pew pew pew. And meanwhile, while all that's happening, shut up.
I'm not saying anything.
So meanwhile, while all that's happening, Tam and BB-8 running down to help Sonara, because like there's like explosions in like the scavenger place, and like So she goes down, and she doesn't know that Sonara's like pirate spy lady. So they go down, and they're just like, there's all these fights happening, people like stealing stuff, and Tam is like, there's my friend, and she gets attacked by a Trandoshan who like has like the same character model as the guy that Kaz is fighting, but she gets attacked by him, and then like she and BB-8 have this whole like coordination thing where they take him down, he falls, and fun times. So then they run, she finds Sonara, and she's like, hey, you're okay, awesome. And this other pirate guy is about to shoot him, but he's like, oh, that's my friend Sonara. But before he can say it out loud, Sonara's like, no, don't blow my cover. Bam.
Punches him.
Yeah, she punches him out
Knocks him
cold.
out.
So, I wonder what they did with him. Because this isn't part of okay, well, I'll get back to that. We'll talk about that in a sec. So then, she punches the guy out cold, then the attack stops, and Sonara's like, wow, you risked your life for me. And Tam's like, well, yeah, we're friends. And Sonara's like, friends? Cool. And then everyone goes, yeah. And then everything's like happy. And then everyone goes back to the hangar where Niku and Bucket talk about their heroic hiding. And all is well.
Yeah. Am I the only one that ships them too?
Who?
Sonara and Tam.
You're not the only one.
Okay.
So, yeah. I'm trying to think. One thing I really like about this episode, which we kind of saw in, like, past episodes, but I do like all the pirates. I like their designs. They're, like, these, like, aliens, and all their stuff is just, like, old Imperial stuff that's, like, been, like, adapted and, like painted or, like, broken and adjusted in some way. I really like that one guy, the little one that, like, tried to shoot Tam, and I like how he has all those like Imperial things like all over him. I just think that's really cool.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's a nice detail I like, and there are only like 3 or 4 different pirate character models, I think. But they're all really cool. So, you know what? It's better than having a whole bunch of different but bland ones to have a couple of cool, yet not a lot. So, it's my opinion. And this is what I was kind of going into earlier. But that pirate guy that Sonara punches, right? Did they just like throw him in the water or something? Because if he wakes up after getting punched in the face by Sonara, like he could, like if they put him in like the like jail or whatever, he could be like, hey, that purple lady, she's a spy, and I'm telling you this because she punched me in the face and I want revenge because that's mean, you know?
Mhm.
Like, I feel like it's just like a whole like she's left a witness, you know? So she gotta like throw him away.
Yeah, she gotta kill him now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe she did, you know?
It was just one punch.
I meant she killed him like after the show, but sure, that works too.
Mine's funnier.
Yeah, she's just that powerful. She just punches him and he's dead. So, yeah. Other thoughts? I don't know. Do you have any?
I just if I would not mind if they just stayed friends, but you know, if they were together, you know, that'd be great. Tam and Sonara, that'd be awesome.
It would be good representation because I don't think we have on screen, you know, that in Star Wars. It's all in books and comics.
Yeah. You said just that.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. That would be good. They kind of, what was I gonna say? They've got the,
And
trans representation that's very, very, like, subtle. But, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
It'd be cool.
Yeah. What else? explained it very well, but I did really like the Yeager and Kaz fight with the pirates. It was really fun to watch.
Yeah. It was cute.
Not fun to try and explain, but fun to watch.
Yeah.
There's lots of spinning.
Lots of spinning and Kaz screaming.
Yeah, although I feel like just in general, if you wanted to talk about resistance, I feel like Kaz screaming is just... That goes for any episode.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Should we talk about the next episode, I guess? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a good episode, and I like Tam and Sonora's relationship, and oh, did we talk about how oh god, what's his name? How Doza is now with the First Order.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh no, there's a bunch of pirates. This couldn't be done by the First Order. Let's go with the First Order.
Yeah, I don't really blame him for that. I don't think it's a smart choice. I think it's gonna bite him. Because that's the First Order. But
I mean, he
has good intentions.
Yeah.
I think he just wants to protect his people. So
yeah,
I think he's gonna come to regret it, but I don't really fault him for it.
Yeah, I don't either.
It does make me wonder, cause he's just now joining with the First Order, which means he's not the spy that Kaz came to find.
No.
So, but that is Kaz gonna find out about him in the First Order and be like, oh, I found the spy, but he really didn't, and is that gonna be a thing?
That's what I was thinking, but I hope that's not the case, because I wouldn't want to see Doza in that situation.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Where the story goes, because, what if Bucket is the spy?
You found out.
I do wonder who the spy is gonna be, though. Is it just, are we gonna meet the spy first and then, be betrayed by them? Or is it gonna be, one episode they're gonna be like, hey, we found the spy, it's this dude. And you're like, okay.
I mean, it'd probably have to be someone, that we know. Otherwise, that would be kind of boring.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's almost definitely not Sonara. I'm saying almost definitely just because you never know with Filoni.
Well,
but that would be very much
for a spy before she was there.
Yeah.
Right.
But that would be very much spyception if she's a spy for the First Order in a pirate gang that's spying. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny, but I don't think that's the case. It could be. I really don't see anyone in Team Fireball being the spy unless they go completely out of left field and make it like Niku.
Oh.
Which would break my heart. Please don't do that.
That would be hilarious, but
no. What if Niku just one day was just turned around and was just completely normal not talking to a normal Niku voice and was just all evil. That would be funny, but really sad.
He's conspiring with Jar Jar.
It's Niku, Bucket, and Jar Jar. They're a spy team for the First Order.
Yeah. I hope it's not Niku.
I'm thinking I'm probably not Tam.
I'm guessing one of the aces.
Yeah.
We don't know much about them, but I'm sure someone's gonna be oh, well, it's the aces because this person, I don't know.
I think
we're definitely gonna know the aces more later.
Yeah, I think once we start meeting the aces a little more, I think it's gonna be kind of a lineup and a mystery show. Who is it?
Yeah. I don't think it would be Griff.
Which one's Griff? I don't know their names.
Griff is the one that used to be in the...
Oh, the Empire? Yeah, I feel like that's a red herring. A little bit.
Yeah.
I feel like he's gonna be like the suspicious one that's like...
Yeah.
Like, well, it's probably him, but like that doesn't make it, it's too easy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like... I don't think it's Tora.
No, I don't think so either.
I don't think it's hype just because he's a Rhodian, and the First Order hasn't had any, from what we've seen, any aliens with them.
Mm-hmm.
So unless hype just like pulls off his like mask and he's like, "Aha, I'm human," which would be a real big twist. But unless he does that, I don't think it's hype.
Yeah. I don't know.
Is it that blonde lady? I don't know
yeah, the one with like the kind of Russian accent.
Yeah. I don't really know much about her.
No, we don't. So I don't want to assume things. It's just a TV show, but I don't want to assume things.
I mean, by process of elimination, it goes down to, based on what we're saying, not necessarily the show. It goes down to her and like... Is that it?
And I don't think it would be that, I forget what that guy's name is. He has the yellow ship. Same species as, Plo Koon.
Oh, yeah, him. Yeah, because he's also an alien.
Yeah, and also he's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's quiet.
Yeah, the Keldor. I guess it goes down to the blonde lady then, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he said this yet. I forget. I don't think it's Yeager, just because because Poe knows him, so like why would Poe bring Kaz to him if he thought maybe Yeager was a spy?
Unless he's a really good spy.
Yeah. That would be interesting though, because Yeager seems to know a fair amount about spies, so I don't think it's Yeager. If it is Yeager, it'll break my heart. I'm trying to think of what other characters there are. I think we're running out. Oh, who's that? Like the jerk that like Kaz tried to be friends with?
I don't know his name, but I don't think it's them.
Yeah, that also feels too easy. I'm just trying to think of other characters.
I don't think it could be the bartender. Or I forget what her name is.
Aunt Z. Aunt Z.
Yeah.
I don't think it's Flix and Orca. I don't know.
No.
To me, all aliens are, like, not suspects to me, just because both the Empire and the First Order just never seems to... I mean, I guess Thrawn, but, like, besides him...
But he's, like, super, super smart. And...
Yeah. So, like, besides him, they don't seem to like aliens a lot, so...
No.
Or is that, like, speciesist or something?
Yeah, yeah.
But, like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah. No, yeah, I get you.
Okay.
I definitely think that's how it is. Just, representation of real life. Yay!
Yeah. So, I don't know, I think we're out of characters then.
Yeah.
Pretty much eliminated everyone except the blonde lady.
Yeah, we should talk about the next episode real quick because I gotta go in 10 minutes.
Alright, sorry. We're speculating too much. Okay. So the next one was the
All
platform.
our theories.
I'll try to be short with this one. So the platform classic.
I can do it.
You can do it. You do it.
Okay, so basically, no. I'm gonna get really bad at this. Okay, Kaz gets excited for something we don't know, and then they go with Doza, and Doza's like, hey, we're gonna race, and that's for this amount of money. But you know what's even cooler? It's Yeager, look. We're gonna race you with your brother that you hate. It's gonna be great. And then Yeager is not liking this guy, and we don't know why yet. Their brother's speed star is, like, apparently really good, but Yeager's better. Yeager doesn't want to, race because he doesn't want to see his brother. But to prove that Yeager's the best, he goes and says to race him. But this is a problem to Speedstar. I forget his real name.
Marcus.
Marcus. There we go. He got beef with what are their names?
Guavian Death Gang.
The Death Gang. And he owes them money. They take his friend, so he needs the money. He needs to win. Then they go and race, but Yeager doesn't want to let him win because Yeager is like really, really good, and because we find out that Speedstar kills his family on accident while they were both racing, and Speedstar wanted all the fame and glory, so he puts hyperfuel in his ship, and it blows up with Yeager's family. So, valid reason why Yeager would hate him. But then Speedstar's like, hey, I'm not like that anymore. I'm good now, and I feel bad, and I'm sorry. And then Yeager lets him win, and then they get his friend back because he pays them, and then it's all good. But Yeager doesn't really forgive him all the way, though. That's it.
Yeah. It was... But they're, like, on a road to getting better.
Yeah. And, what was I gonna say? Throughout that whole thing, I was like, okay, Yeager can just win, give him the money that he needs, and then it would be cool, because he'd prove that Yeager is the best, but he still saves his friends.
But also I feel like, because those Guavian Death Gang people seemed like they were, like, ready to pull the trigger, so what if they, like, didn't realize Yeager was going to do that, and so as soon as Yeager won, they just, like, shot him, and were like, alright.
Yeah, that's also a problem, but...
And I feel like Yeager did prove himself. Because, like, I feel like, and granted, we all saw it from the perspective of the show, not the perspective of the audience, like, within the show, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like it would be pretty clear that Yeager was like, nope, and just left before winning. So, yeah. I liked the episode. I like Marcus. I get why Yeager's mad at him, and I don't blame Yeager at all for that. I mean, I do understand it was like an accident.
But also he wasn't careful, and he didn't care.
He wasn't.
And he didn't say sorry at first, so that's also awful.
Yeah.
So.
I don't, I'm not, oh, Marcus is so evil, blah, 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 because it was an accident. I still think he was a little bit of a jerk, but,
Mm-hmm.
I I forget his mechanic's name.
Avlok?
Yeah, Avlok. He was really funny. I liked him, and I liked his voice.
He was adorable.
It was great. I loved how they all had, a color scheme going on,
Yeah, that was nice. It was good color. Good patterns, good friendos.
Yeah. So, yeah, I liked that episode a lot. It was, I want to know more about Yeager's family.
They're dead.
Well, yeah, obviously. So, actually, I was also thinking because if Yeager flew in the Battle of Jakku, then that means he was in the rebellion and stuff, so he could know Hera.
Yes.
So Hera and Jason could be in the show. That's all I'm saying. And Yeager could be like, "Hey, Hera! Hi, tiny child!" And
he wouldn't be tiny.
He wouldn't be tiny anymore. But you know how adults always do that? Like, if they met you when you were little and they still call you tiny, they're like, "Oh, you're like, I last saw you when you were a tiny baby." And it's like, okay.
Tiny baby.
Yeah. I feel like Yeager would do that.
Yeah.
And also, Jason could be like, "Hey, Kaz, your jacket matches my hair. That's pretty cool."
Mhm.
That's all I'm saying.
That'd be cute.
What else about that episode? It was a good episode. It was fun.
It was. It was nice. It was sad, but it was nice.
It was sad, but it was nice. It was good. I'm liking Yeager a lot.
Yeah.
So it was nice to have an episode centered on him. Yeah. I don't
It
know
was
what else to
nice.
say.
I want to know more about his dead family. And
You just had to put dead in there, you know? You couldn't have been a little nice about it.
they're dead. And I was like, I was hoping they wouldn't be, but then they were. So
I feel like that's just a thing with Star Wars, though. At least one person in your show has to have, like, a dead family. That's just how, you know? It's not Star Wars without dead family.
Nope.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't know. Well, you said you have to go soon, right? So,
Yeah.
well, we've been saying this for weeks now, but we will try and not be absent for a while.
Yeah. Try is
We'll
the key word here.
and no one say the stupid Yoda quote. We know, okay? Just shush.
Shush. We don't do that here.
So we'll try. We do have like Christmas break coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So hopefully that'll help.
Right after finals.
Really, we have our well, they're not finals. We have our midterms in like January.
We have them, and I have them in 2 weeks.
Well, have fun with that.
Thanks.
I don't know. Any more words?
No, not really. Just me.
Yeah, okay. So, I was Zoe.
I was Lizzie.
Thank you for listening to Star Wars Geek Girl. May the Force be with you, and goodbye.
Bye bye.